Welcome to another NFL Talk. I'm Nino, the greatest, the undisputed, the champ. You already know we're back in the building. We're going to some power rankings. Nah. What's up, Casey? What's going on with you?
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sports Chronicles. You know what we got? We got the power rankings. This week, my boy Nino, he's a little busy, so we got to do the power rankings before Friday. My dog got NASCAR lately. He do all types of sports. You feel me? My boy do
We're
everything. So
growing and we're
go,
growing.
go subscribe to his channel. You feel me? Make sure if you like other sports and everything, my boy got what you need. So definitely go check them out and everything. So we're doing the power rankings before the Thursday night game this
Yes,
week.
sir.
So we're going to talk about the teams before whatever happens. Now, once my boy is done with his NASCAR, we back to the regular schedule program where we take Thursday into account. But
Hmm.
for now, this week and next week, we're not doing Thursday night into account.
Yep.
So you want to start it off? Or you want me to start? I know you started off last week, so you want me to start off this
Your
week?
turn this time. We switching
For
around here.
sure, for sure, for sure. So coming in at number 32, I got the Browns. They are number 32 right now for me. It's not looking good. I mean, get well, Deshaun Watson. But
It's
yeah,
Jameis
they're
time.
looking like they could possibly be in the Travis Hunter sweepstakes.
Yep.
Number 31, I got the Panthers.
Yeah.
I mean, they only moved up one spot. It's the same thing. They're not really that good. Travis Hunter sweepstakes, 1-6, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the season for them. Number 30, they're the same exact spot. It's the Patriots. They didn't win, but they don't really have anybody to go over or go on top of. At 29, I got the Titans at 1-5. They're looking to be in the Travis Hunter sweepstakes as well too. It's a lot
Yep.
of 1-5 teams and 1-6 teams. So a lot of teams looking to see who get that number one pick.
Hmm.
At 28, I got the Saints. They moved down another spot, 2-5. They're killed with injuries, man. I mean, this team probably could have been a little bit better than what they are right now,
Had
but
some
they got
expectations for
yeah,
Olave
they
and
got
Hashish
they
Shaheed
got
this
killed
year.
with they got killed with injuries. At 27, I got your Giants.
Wow.
Yeah, man, they dropped three spots. I had them at 24 last week, but they
Hmm.
that Daniel Jones not scoring at home, man. That really sucks.
Almost 2 years,
Um,
bro.
yeah, that really sucks. So I got you guys at 27. At 26, I have the Raiders. They didn't move. I mean, they lost, but they didn't really move a spot, or anything like that. And at 25, I have where do I have it? Oh, I have the Jags at 25. They want to
Jags?
yeah, they won. So they're two and what? Two and 5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 and 5.
They're 2-5. All the other teams below them have either one or two losses, so it's not like they're too high. So that's what I have at my 25th spot.
Okay, okay. We almost have the same identical, a little bit identical as far as from 32 to 25. I have the Browns at 32. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
I have the Panthers at 31. Makes sense again because they're not
Hmm.
doing anything. I have the Pats at 30. Again,
Okay.
they're in the Travis Hunter Street Sweep, like we said.
Yep.
29, I have the Titans.
Okay.
They don't even have a quarterback, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. It's downhill for them as well too.
Yeah, so that's another one. The Saints at 28, very disappointing. Expect so much better out of that football team, but it is what it is. I have the Raiders at 27.
Okay.
I have the Giants at 26,
Okay.
and I have the Jets at 25.
The Jets in 25. Okay, so we were pretty identical. I think for like the other than two. That's crazy. We were like pretty we were that close.
Mm.
At 24, I got the Jets at 24. So I'm like I said, we're kind of identical because like I
Yeah,
have them
almost
like
there.
literally,
Yeah.
yeah, I have them literally like right where you're at. At 23, I got the Dolphins. They lost. I told you they'll go down if they lose. Yeah, but they get Tua back, so they got a chance to climb back and everything.
That's
We'll
why I don't
see.
have them all the way below as
Yeah,
I
that's why I
have
don't
in
have them. That's
previous
why I don't have
weeks.
them like too low because two is
Hmm.
coming back. So we're going to see how that team looks and everything. At 22, I have the Rams.
Wow.
coming off of a win, and their injury, they should be getting players back.
Hmm.
Cooper Cup is coming back. I believe Puka Nakua is coming back as well too. So we'll see how they look and everything this Thursday night
Bro, if they
for
get
them.
back both of them at the same time and actually do well, it it's gonna change the division.
Yeah, for sure. And that division is still winnable.
Hmm.
Still winnable and everything. Um at 21, I have the Cowboys at 21. They were on a bye week, but the teams that were but it was a couple teams below them that won, so I had to kind of move them down a little bit lower. Nothing against them. And the last time we seen them, they kind of got spanked. So yeah, I have them there. At uh at 20, I have the Cardinals. They beat the Chargers, so they moved up 2 spots for me, but I couldn't move them up too much higher. They almost lost to a team that gave up 5 field goals, so can't move them
Yep.
up too much higher. But they did move up nonetheless because they won. At 19, I got the Chargers. They moved down 4 spots. They lost to the Cardinals. I'm fair. As much as I want to
Yep.
have them high in the rankings, you can't lose to the Cardinals. Justin
Exactly.
Herbert can't have 340 yards and no touchdowns. That should not happen. And his passer rating was 92.
Hmm.
That cannot happen. At 18, I have the Colts. They actually went up 2 spots. They beat the Dolphins. So I have them moving up 2 spots. At 17, I got the Seahawks. They moved up 2 spots. They're actually winning their division at 4-3. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, that division's gonna
Um,
be insane. I think they're like 2-1 in the division or something like that.
yeah, that's a bit crazy. At 16, I have the Bengals. They're starting to win a couple of games, everything. They were 0-3, now they're 3-4, so they're 3-1 in their last 4 games. So it's starting to look pretty good over there with the Bengals. They're starting to get stuff going. And at 15, I have the Buccaneers who lost pretty bad to the Ravens on Monday night.
I have a little bit of a drop when it comes to the 24 to 15. So I have the Cowboys at 24. And they're on a bye week, so it doesn't really count. I have the Dolphins at 23 for the same reason that Tua's coming right back.
Mm-hmm.
No excuses. I don't want to hear no more excuses.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I gotta say.
Yep, that's it.
I got the Jags at 22.
Okay.
I got San Fran at 21. Again, their team is in the hospital somewhere.
Man, you got
Um,
an extra low. Jesus.
yeah.
Okay.
Chargers in 20.
Okay.
I
I
have
have got
the
19. So we're in the same
yeah, basically.
ballpark.
I have the Rams in 19,
Okay.
moving up a little bit spots because they won the last game.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Cardinals at 18. They're
Okay.
doing better than people are saying, but you know.
Okay.
um I got the Bucks at 17. They're one of the teams that went a little bit down.
Yeah,
The
I see.
team, the team right after them also went down drastically a little bit too. The Falcons at 16,
Okay.
and the Bengals are climbing up on my table.
You got him at 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good. They look good. The last 4 weeks, they look really
Hmm.
good. So I can't fault you. So 14 to 1. At number 14, I got the 49ers. I had them at 9. They lost to Kansas City, so it's not like I mean, even though I had them winning, it's not
I
like
had
they
them
lost
down
to
because of the
somebody.
injuries. That's why.
Yeah, they got injuries and everything too, but they'll get back healthy. I mean, they lost Brandon Ayuk for the year, but everyone else avoided major injuries. So we'll see how they look when they get back healthy. But yeah, I dropped them down 5 spots nonetheless. Um at 13, I got the Bears.
Okay.
They were on the bye week, so I couldn't they went up 1 spot, so I couldn't really fault them for being on the bye week. At 12, I have the Broncos. They were one of the teams that actually jumped up a couple of spots. They went up 4 spots for me. Um, they
And they
were
have another winnable game this
yeah,
weekend.
they were on a bye week too, but it was a lot of teams that dropped, so it made them kind of go up. But I didn't want them to go up too crazy because they didn't play. Um, at 11, I got the Eagles. Now 4-2, starting to starting to catch up to the
Washington.
Commanders and everything for
Yep.
that division lead. At number 10, I have the Falcons. They kind of stayed the same for me. I know they lost to the Seahawks, but they're 4-3. They're still number one in their division,
Mhm.
so I couldn't really put them too much lower. I mean, I could probably put them above the Eagles. I mean, below the Eagles, maybe. Maybe even the Bears as well too. But like I said, I didn't want to move the Bears too much because they didn't play.
Yeah.
At 9, I have the Steelers. Russell Wilson looked good. I'm gonna keep saying it. He looked real good. That
Picking season.
defense is still one of the top defenses
Yep.
in the league. So I like what I've seen so far from the Steelers at 5-2. At number 8, I got the Commanders. They're 5-2. Jaden Daniels got injured, but they kept it rolling. They still won
Mhm.
40-7 nonetheless. It ain't like it was a close game or anything like that. And they still look good for a young team as well too at 5-2. They're the number one in the NFC East.
Yeah,
At
definitely.
number 7, I have the Texans. They dropped down for me. They were at 3. They dropped down 4 spots for me because they lost to the Packers. So I may have a new team in the top 5. We shall see. At 6, I got the Bills. I left them where they were. Because I think that the teams that won last week that's in front of them, I think they had a better performance last week than what the Bills
Yep.
had. But the Bills are still 5-2 nonetheless, and all the teams that's in front of them have 5 wins or more. At number 5, I have the Packers. They look good. Jordan Love looks good. He's throwing that ball everywhere.
Yep.
Everybody's scoring touchdowns.
Yep. Sounds
That
about
defense
right.
is causing turnovers. Matt LaFleur is coaching and everything. So yeah, I got the Packers at 5. At
I
number
can't imagine
4,
they all finished in their whole entire division finished with winning records, bro.
yeah, it's crazy.
And the NFC's
It's
weak, so
crazy.
it's looking like they might.
Yeah, they all might get into the playoffs. Um, at number 4, they dropped down 2 spots. I got the Vikings. They took their first loss
Mhm.
against the Lions. And the Lions were lower than them, so that means that I have to have the Lions higher than them if they beat them last week. At number 3, I got the Ravens. Dominant team just beat the Bucks.
Mhm.
Lamar Jackson's front runner MVP. Derrick Henry looking like offensive player of the year.
Of course.
That team looks really, really good, riding a 5-game win streak as well, too. Um, at number 2, I got the Lions 5-1. They look amazing. Um, Jared Goff is in the MVP conversation as well too. The odds say he's 4th. I think he's 2nd behind Lamar Jackson.
I
If you
think he's
have him
number
first, I wouldn't
1.
fault you, but I got
I
Lamar first. I
I
got
just
him
I just
2nd.
feel like everybody always gonna have Lamar over Goff. I just want somebody different. That's just me.
I mean, I know, but I got to be honest. I just got to be honest. Lamar is balling. He's looking like the best player right now. So
That is
I
true.
have to be honest here.
No, that is true. That
But
is true.
Jared Goff is looking amazing nonetheless. Like I think he is the second best player in the league right now. Me
Yeah.
personally. And at number 1, last undefeated team, 6-0. The Kansas City Chiefs. They just
Yeah.
keep finding a way to win. I know Patrick Mahomes' numbers don't look crazy, but that defense,
The fact that
like
he's
we
in
keep saying it every
MVP
single week.
talks. The fact that he's MVP talks. I don't want that's beyond
I
me,
mean, yeah,
bro.
it's quarterback. It's quarterback wins. I know that's the only reason. And it's Patrick Mahomes. Any given time, he can go out there and throw for 4 touchdowns, and then now his stats look much differently than what they are right now.
I'm actually
So
benching him this weekend in fantasy. Wish me luck.
I get all of that. I don't. That's what I said. I don't know how Vegas has him second. I would have Jared Goff, but I understand why he's in the MVP conversation because they are the last undefeated team. They are 6-0, and they're the reigning defending champs, going for a three-peat as well too. So I get all of that as well too. And that's what I have of my 14-1.
Alrighty. I got you. It changed a little bit too, actually. So I have the Colts at 14. They're climbing up,
Okay.
even though they beat the Dolphins. It's still,
Okay. Yeah, but further than
those wins are gonna
you're
come
way
back
higher
at
than him on me.
those wins are gonna come towards the end of the season when it's close to that division. So take it as you can, basically. Well, the Seahawks at 13, obviously they deserve to move up after winning that ball game against the Falcons.
Yep.
At 12, You're green. Broncos.
Yep. Hmm.
Broncos. I have the Eagles
They
at
look good.
I have the 11. I have the Eagles.
Yep, me too. Right. Yep.
At 10, I got the Bears.
Okay. Man, you were higher
Uh,
on the Bears than me.
yeah, yeah. At 9, yeah. The reason why I had the Bears higher because some of those teams that were that position went down because they
Yeah.
lost. Uh,
I just the Bears they've only won against losing teams, so I need to see them win against a winning team, and then I can have a little bit more confidence in them.
gotcha. At 9, I got Washington. They're still
Okay.
doing their thing, even though they
Yeah.
don't have
Hmm.
Jaden Daniels for a week or two. At 8, I got the Steelers. Russell Wilson doing his thing, bro. Picking season.
Looks it looks good.
This is the crazy part. At 7, I had them in the top three, and they dropped down drastically. The Texans.
Ooh. We had my
Tech,
number what?
I had them at 2 last week.
And you got him at what now?
7.
Yeah, I got him at 7 as well. Today they were at 3 for me, and they dropped down to 7 for me. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to. They lost.
I
And
mean,
the
granted,
team.
it was a game winning field goal, but they
Mhm.
lost nonetheless. So
Yeah, the teams that won their games are up there too, so they deserve it. At
hmm.
6, I got Buffalo. Still at 6.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I got him at 6 as
yeah,
well.
because of the top 5, so you can't change it as much. I have the Packers at 5.
The Packers.
Yeah.
We were looking pretty identical on these power rankings, and we didn't even do it together. That's crazy. What the
No, I
heck?
did it. I have it right here in my notes. Literally.
That's crazy.
At 4, I have the Vikings. They dropped obviously from number 1 to number 4 because they
Hmm.
lost. So to the team that's not then to the top 3, I have the Ravens,
Hmm.
and the team that they lost, the Vikings lost
I
to the
already know who's going to be
Lions.
your number one.
I have the Lions at 2.
Oh,
I have the Lions at 2. Yeah,
Nino has the Chiefs at 1.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Oh my God. You got to put this on the calendar. This is the first right here. Nino
yeah.
has the Chiefs at 1.
If y'all can, I doubt he can see it, but it's right there. Yeah, in the notes right there. Yeah, somewhere in the notes
Dang.
it says it right there, number 1. I'm not making this.
That's
I'm not making it up.
crazy.
No,
That's the title. Well, no, I can't
no,
put that
I
as a title.
no, I don't have a
Can't put that
suicide.
as a title, but that's crazy.
No, I don't have a suicide hanger next to me.
Jesus Christ. That's gonna be his 13 reasons why, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, man, that's going hey, our power rankings were pretty close this week.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty close.
I had to change it because still have my notes from last week, so it's like I'm trying to make
Oh,
it.
okay, okay.
So I
That's
keep it.
crazy. That is crazy. Our power rankings were that close. We had a couple that were off and everything, but for the majority part, we had a bunch of them that were pretty
I
close to
just
each other.
start dropping
That's
the
crazy.
Vikings because there's just they're
Yeah,
injured, and then the Falcons
yeah,
too. Like they're 4-3. Yeah, you're leading the division, but you're not really
yeah,
doing
yeah. You
anything.
gotta win, gotta win, gotta win.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for our power rankings. You already know, like, comment, share,
Subscribe. Yep.
subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You feel me? And until next week, we're
We'll be
out of
back
here.
on Tuesday.
Have fun at your races, Nino. You
Yes,
feel me?
sir.
Enjoy that,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you my experience on Tuesday when we get back in the lab.
For sure, for sure.
All
We
right,
out.
bro. Peace.